Well, let me hop in here, guys. The compression of Bitcoin is unbelievable. I think I was the first guy on a stage like this wearing a suit, maybe in this industry, and that was about 3 years ago, advocating for this industry. And now every single day you see what they're doing. You see what Charles Schwab is doing. You see what JP Morgan is doing. I mean, you literally had Jamie Dimon 2 years ago that was laughing at Bitcoin, not believing in the asset. Now all of a sudden using JP Morgan Chase, you can go out and you can borrow against your Bitcoin holdings to get home mortgages. You have Charles Schwab that's about to, you've seen all the announcement that they've made, but they're about to custody Bitcoin for the first time. This is the low-cost provider, of all wealth management in the country with 30 million bank accounts, and they're going all in. You see what they've done at BlackRock. You see what they're doing with all the ETFs that you just mentioned, the most successful ETFs in history. In history, every single one of them that launches has become an incredible success. Now all of a sudden they're adding on top of that, they're adding yield strategies on top of that. Then you look at what Michael Saylor's doing, and he's a dear friend and doing a phenomenal job. You look at what Simon and Metaplanet's doing a phenomenal job. You look at what 21 Capital is doing. Guys, they are buying and they are not selling. You look at what I'm doing at American Bitcoin mining. We are mining and we are not selling. We believe in the asset. You look at all the companies, how they're growing their Bitcoin treasuries. You look at private companies like the Trump Organization, how we're treasuring Bitcoin because we believe in it as an asset class. We are compressing Bitcoin. There is a limited supply, and that limited supply, as much as we like to throw around 21 million, it's not 21 million. People have lost it, but beyond that, people are not selling it, people are holding it. Bitcoin is becoming sticky. And it's no longer, the DeFi crowd who are incredible, the young kids who really believed in digital assets and were buying Bitcoin when it was $10 and $50 and $100. Now you have the biggest institutional accounts. You have governments. You have the United States government that holds 300,000 Bitcoin and will not sell it. You have the Middle East that is using energy from cities that they don't need to cool in the middle of winter, but they do obviously have to cool in the middle of summer because it's hot as hell. Guess what they're using all that extra capacity for? To mine Bitcoin. Guys, it is compressing, and it is compressing hard. And honestly, I was saying this backstage, we were talking a little, I'm more confident in Bitcoin today, at the number that it's at today, than I was in Bitcoin when it was 125,000, because honestly, what Bitcoin's done in the last 6 months relative to what Bitcoin's done in the previous 3 years is transformational. I mean, this rush is only getting going, and we are in the greatest period, I think, in the history of crypto. And just hold on, guys, hold on. It's coming.